EA no. What? Sorry, force of habit. Unity no. Pumpkin spice POV. If you have a dog you know the feeling. When the optometrist makes you decide between two subjective refractions but they look the same. POV. When the person in front of you at Starbucks is decoding the entire coffee menu like it's the Da Vinci Code. It is time to go. Was I a good wizard? No, I heard you were the very best. 10 points to Dumbledore. Speak. Saying how fun ironically makes you a terrible person. Good boy. Humans build the pyramids with such precision that scientists today are still baffled. Also humans. FBI, KGB, CIA, MI6, etc. War Thunder players. CIA and other agencies. War Thunder forums. You wanna buy my music? Nah thanks, I'm good. What if I put grooves on this hydrocarbon based disc that can only be read by a small needle? Yo. I'm getting sick of this. I want answers, Mason. Who was in Paris? Who the F was in Paris, Mason? When you truly grasp the difference between literally and figuratively, $400,000 was found in this man's washing machine. He was arrested on suspicion of money laundering. Me going to the store to buy some consumable matter, my professor in line with a carton of chalky milk. I'm not too heavy, am I? Of course you are heavy. When you go to Europe from India to vacation but people accuse you with being Indian and arrest you. You either lie, meme enjoyer, or live long enough to see yourself become the memer. Me, girls, my meme collection. Therapists, if all parents were as good at parenting as they claim they are. Candy Crush developers, mom on 4523rd level. We are sorry to bother you at the time like this, Mrs. Twice. We would have come earlier but your husband wasn't let then. Didn't you wear that like 2 days ago? My honest reaction. When I lost my ex at a party I found him up with another girl in the next room. Last night I lost my boyfriend at a party and found him alone eating buffalo chicken dip straight out of the crock pot. Upgrades. They don't know that the earth rests upon the shell of a giant turtle supported by 4 colossal elephants with an infinite stack of turtles extending below. Me going to jail after pus at my girl because catcalling is illegal. My face when I become a vampire but I see a stack of warm garlic breadsticks. Me wanting to have a girlfriend. Also me feeling I don't deserve anyone at all. Oh yeah, it's not coming together. Spotify till 2022. Spotify in 2023. They don't know that I can move my ears without touching them. Me trying to get everyone excited about Halloween. There'll be food and drink and ghosts and perhaps even a few ladders. You call yourself a friend but where were you when my meme only got 4 likes? Making 4 accounts bro. When I reread the message for the 5th time and still don't know how to reply. Do celebrities get jury duty? Imagine you're going to trial and Willem Dafoe is across the room looking at you like this. Faint ice cream truck music. 8-year-old me. When you read your old messages and see how you used to talk, cringe. One time I met a small autistic child at the vet and told him I'm autistic too. Then he asked if he could pet the kitten I had with me and I said yes. When he was done petting her his mom told him to say thanks and he thanked the kitten. Brain, eat that entire pizza. Stomach, please don't. Me, eats pizza. Stomach, I hurt so much. Me, I feel sick. Brain, eat that dessert. Me, okay. Stomach, oh my god. Still can't believe we replaced Ronald McDonald with these effing things. John Wick is just Ted Theodore Logan if he went to military school instead of creating wild stallions. Me when I can't hear someone, tell them I can't hear them, move closer so I can hear, repeatedly shout what, laugh and hope it wasn't a question. Honey, are you having a bad dream? No, a bad reality. You have no school. Mom's gone. The boys are online and you play Minecraft and find a village. Children eating vegetables. Children eating small toy parts. My face when someone posts a random picture of nature or landscape now. The perfect t-shirt doesn't exist. Introverted but willing to discuss cats. Whoever normalized $65 hoodies and $80 sweatpants needs to be rated. Me enjoying the weekend. Monday. So glad I grew up with this. And not this. Remember 4th grade PE when you ran a 5-minute mile in street clothes and then went directly to math? There needs to be a word for when you're starving but would also rather lie than eat any of the food in your kitchen. I remember when $200 in groceries had to go in the trunk, now you can put them 3 bags in the passenger seat. Girls, this is what it looks like when you hurt a boy that really loves you. Drunk man calls 911, claims bears were attacking him just to get right out of woods. Only hot people recognize this location. It's a new day in America that happens every 24 hours. When you're trying to decide if you're sober enough to drive. Unlike you, I get my news from a reliable source. Scientist explaining the importance of good sleep. Me at 3 AM watching him explain. The gayest of comments come from the straightest of dudes. He's out of line but he's right. Let me get this straight. You actually enjoy watching shows weekly. I do, and I'm tired of pretending I don't. When everyone see New Line Tokyo Drift and you make a return in Fast and Furious 9. Me. My hopes and dreams. The fastest things on earth. Cheetah. Airplane. Speed of light. Tape measure coming back. 8 years old me when I had to finish my vegetables for Africa. The realization you will never be attractive because of something you can't control. Walking into my parents' room 1 AM to tell them I puked. My reaction when someone steals my cat. Stealing my noisy is a red effing line. If you can't think of a word, say I forgot the English word for it. That way people will think you're bilingual instead of an idiot. You ever been too nice and ended up in a situation that you could have avoided if you had just been an artist making the most fire piece of art in existence because they got bored? My Gmail password, my Yahoo email password that I set up 12 years ago, my bank account password. British Empire, Russia, making the worst possible borders for future conflicts. The UN General Assembly when Bhutan doesn't recognize China and Taiwan, confused on Gab. We need a 3-day weekend. 1 for errands, 1 for social activities, 1 for staying in bed like we have got some Victorian wasting disease. Work will be better today. Work today. AI is a wonder, it can be a great tool to help and benefit humanity. AI. Some of you lack the dissociative skills needed to emotionally survive the apocalypse, and it shows. 12-year-old me making an email I will use for the rest of my life. Someone sends a screenshot. Me checks their battery percentage. How much for a gram? $250. So sanity if 67 plus 33 equals 100. English, I have the weirdest word order. French, no I do. Amateurs, what did you say? German, amateurs. Latin, hi. Annual agenda meeting of the global 0.1%. Chairman of the Illuminati. Powerball lottery winner. Tech billionaire. Why the F would you make YouTube music app if you can't play music in the background? It's just normal YouTube at that point. You can access the background play feature by opting for our YouTube Music Premium membership. Yeah, same as normal YouTube, what's the difference? Am I a good person? No. But do I try to be better every day? Also no. Henry 5. Youngest child ever. Jonah is just 3 years old. High school physics teachers. There is no Easter bunny, there is no tooth fairy, and there is no air resistance. The weirdest thing about living alone is how many hours you go without speaking a single word. Bold of you to assume that I don't talk to myself, LMAO. I have two sides. Not having hope. Having hope. Sorry, I have got to cancel our plans today, introverts. Your album cover looks like this if you start a band and live in the Midwest. Me trying to stay away from the drama but close enough that I get all the tea. When I say I got that dog in me, this is what I mean. News: California orders Arrowhead bottled water to stop drawing from mountain springs it's used for more than a century. Yeah, it probably dried out already. Most outlets reporting that the first episode of Disney's Ashoka got 1.2 million viewers. Disney saying it got 14 million viewers since they take the total number of minutes viewed and divide that number by the episode's runtime. My mom trying to delete my games, me watching her delete the desktop icons. It's stupid when girls say they can't find a guy yet they ignore me. It's like saying you're hungry when there's a hot dog on the ground outside. God meticulously selecting my genes in order to make me shit everything I have ever done. Kissing. Effing. Cuddling. You know the earth is 71% water, that's uncarbonated. That is accurate, so technically flat. A guy my age was telling me how happy he was that his wife just gave birth to their 4th child, then was like, sorry, don't mean to brag, and it's like, oh no worries, your life literally sounds terrible to me. Trying to stick to the one anime, me. 1000 other anime to watch on the Fire Stick.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.